Hey guys, Justin with Two Stall Garage. Today we're going to be leak proofing the valve cover on this 1994 F350 diesel pickup truck, 7.3 liter. This is the IDI variety, but it does have the turbo and it came on it from the factory. It was one of those that were optioned with the turbo. Couple tools that I have to do this. I think we've got around 16 bolts to take off of those valve covers, about 8 on each side. I could be wrong, give or take 1 or 2. But I've got a 10. I don't really know why I have the 10, but I've got a 1/2 inch, the deep socket, and then standard. I've got a 9/16 too, because I'm going to take off the alternator mount, and I think that might be even a 14 or a 15 millimeter. Go ahead and grab yourself big magnet just in case you drop one of the bolts. And the key to leak proofing the valve cover on this is what's in this bag right here, and what I picked up from O'Reilly Auto Parts. Not a sponsor, just a good place to get some hardware from for this specific application. I don't know why I got a scissors. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm looking at. Okay, so this truck here beside me is a 1994. It's the F350. It's the turbo diesel. I've got the top side creeper here because, as you can see, it comes up 3/4 of the way on me. And I'm gonna go ahead and get in there, but before I do that, I just wanna let you guys know who are new here. This was my godfather's truck. His name was Brian, and he passed something like 16, almost 17 years ago now. And here the truck sits. We want to put this back on the road. We want to make sure it stays on the road. And I don't want to take those valve covers off again anytime soon unless something comes up that I'm not planning for. So we're going to bulletproof it. If you've seen the last video, I took these valve covers off. I replaced the gasket on them. And then I did both sides, of course. You've got the alternator sitting right down here. That's got a bracket coming up where it hides one bolt on that valve cover. You got the fuel filter right there. That sits on that bracket as well, along with the alternator. And I am gonna go the full distance and remove that real quick again, so that way I can squeeze in there and put the bulletproofer on this to prevent leaks in the future. These things don't get tightened down very much. It's about 8 to 9 foot-pounds of torque. And what I've found is after a while, the gasket shrinks, heat cycles, becomes brittle, and these loosen up. When I took them off, I was able to turn a couple of them just with my fingers. You can see that this is the turbocharger model. It's got the AT190 turbo on it, 190 at 3,000 RPM. And everything's in pretty good shape on this. Something we're planning on doing with this truck is we're planning on putting a ZF5 transmission in it. I believe it's got 114 to 117,000 miles on it. We've got some gauges right there, the pyro gauge, and we've got the boost gauge as well. And this is going to be the secret weapon, if you will. We've got some lock washers. I picked these up from O'Reilly last night. Now these are going to be a little smaller than the ones that are on the engine, but this is all I could come up with. Picked these up, I think they were about $11 to $17, and we're gonna use one of them. I think they're a different size. We'll find out when we take them off the truck over here. I'm gonna hop up in here and get these out. As soon as I come back, I'll have all the bolts out. I'm gonna take them all out, but like 1 or 2, so that way it doesn't fall off. And then we'll replace the hardware and torque them down. Okay guys, I did it. I went through all of them, and what I used was these. Right there, you see those all the way down the line. And I didn't want to go back into the great abyss back there, especially not over on that side. It gets buried right inside that air box. And I did not want to do that, but I did anyways. So we are all done. All right, next step here in the little shop, I need to go ahead and I need to put the turbo back on, and that is right up here. Turbo. Where's the rest of the parts over here? Here we are, we've got the intake, we've got the air box, we've got the clamps, we've got the nuts and the bolts, and all the hardware to put the turbo back on. So I appreciate you hanging out with me as I try to get this back on the road. This can be an overwhelming job, so I am literally doing one bolt, one nut, one hold down, one lock washer at a time. The transmission is gonna have to come out. It's bad. Stay with me for the journey. Everybody have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you very soon. Bye guys, from our garage to yours. Take care. Coming together, Crystal.